Inverted U hypothesis. Performance tends to increase as arousal increases, but only up to a certain point. Once arousal passes a certain point, relevant stimuli is lost.
Anxiety is a negative emotion response to a perceived threat and can involve cognitive concerns or psychological reactions. Feelings of nervousness, worry, and oppression are associated with activation or arousal of the body.
There are two types of anxiety, state anxiety and trait anxiety. State anxiety is the level of anxiety at a single point in time. Trait anxiety is a predisposition for anxiety in threatening situations. Trait anxiety differs between people and their tendency to experience state anxiety. Trait and state anxiety are a psychological response similar to nervousness or worry.
Arousal is a general physiological and psychological activation varying on a continuum from deep sleep to intense excitement.
You can see on the graph, as arousal increases, performance increases as well, and there is an increased amount of attention and interest. At the peak of the graph, there is the optimal amount of arousal and performance. As arousal continues to increase, you can see that performance becomes impaired and weakens.
Someone is unlikely to perform optimally if they are anxious, nervous, afraid of making mistakes, or worried they won't succeed.
This is an example of performance being negatively affected by arousal.
자, 그리고 교체 투입해 들어온 파드 선수인데요. 골키퍼 다리 사이 빠졌군요. 문은 열려 있습니다. 문은 열려 있는데요. 여기서 왼발 슈팅 골포스트 맞고 튀어나온 볼. 다시 한번 뒷공간 왼발 슛! 믿기지 않는 상황이 펼쳐졌습니다.
This is an example of performance being positively affected by arousal.
For three for the win. Yes! LeBron James at the buzzer as the Cavaliers have pulled it out to tie the series, and what a miraculous.
In the study, Does Anxiety Affect Adolescent Academic Performance? The Inverted U Hypothesis Revisited, they conducted research on how anxiety levels affected junior high school students from Taiwan. They administered a questionnaire containing questions about science, general reasoning, mathematics, and language. Their study supported the left, or increasing part of the inverted U relationship between anxiety and performance, but found no relevant evidence for the right side.
The article, A Multidisciplinary Investigation of the Effects of Competitive State Anxiety on Serve Kinematics in Table Tennis, displayed anxiety in table tennis and assessed subjective, physiological, and kinematic variables. 9 university-level tennis players completed a series of serves under low and high anxiety conditions. A national standard table tennis player was introduced to receive serves in the high anxiety condition. Serves were received by no opponent in the low anxiety condition. Self-reported state anxiety and heart rate measurements were collected to examine changes between conditions. Results showed that bat face angles didn't change between anxiety conditions and movement times were faster in the high anxiety condition.
You can see from these videos that a heightened level of arousal can be beneficial, but only to a certain extent. Optimal arousal may be influenced by the nature of the task and environmental conditions.